Point Picture Podcast. I'm Alan,
I'm Mike, the UK's #1 Jabba the Hutt impersonator, and joining us today is our special guest, Seano Mac, just the big bad madman. I love him. Just look at him.
Not for too long, you'll hurt your eyes.
My guy. Anyway, we're going to talk about Apex first, I think. I think it's about time. Or should we just call it battle rap fuckeries? I mean, it's been a weird week in just battle rap in general, I would say. Not just UK battle rap, just
Been a
battle rap.
soap opera in
I
general.
think coming off everyone like for the past few months been talking about how the forum and the community in general is fairly fucking toxic. It's took something like what's happened over the last few days to show how much everyone can pull together.
Yeah, I agree with that. Still been a weird one though, because it's still...
Yeah, it's been odd. Still going on. It's
still
not
going
finished
on.
yet.
No. Should we talk about the fuckeries first, or
Yeah,
should we
let's
talk
talk about the fuckeries.
Let's get into the muck of it all. Do you want? Let's just start with Tay-Rock, should we?
Oh god, yeah. What better place to start
Yeah,
with
just-
the fuckeries than the fucking beholder of the fuckery himself.
Tay-Rock's just a tramp.
Yeah. Tramp.
You're a fucking
Fucking
bad
tramp.
tramp. Like, you signed a contract, you've obviously not read it, you just done it for the money. It's got closer, you realised you still can't read a contract, you got your mate to read it to you, and then you said it's trash. You are a tramp.
See, I don't feel like he genuinely believes the contract's trash. I think he's just said that to try and make himself look a little bit better and
Yeah,
try and
'cause-
throw some shade back onto Premier Battles.
Yeah, I get that.
The thing is, it was all sort of going off on Twitter, like for a whole weekend before the video log, our video blog,
Yeah.
and then it wasn't until after the video blog that he's given the money back. So he had every opportunity.
Like,
while it's all
Wasn't
all
it
being
during
sort-
it was during the video log that he give it back?
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Literally, it felt
He
very...
just logged in on Facebook and seen like, oh shit, I've got some damage limitation to do here. What can I do?
Yeah, it's not good, man. I mean, I don't
But if
understand.
it wasn't for the video log, would he have given the money back?
No, probably not. If it weren't for everyone in not just the UK getting on his neck,
Yeah.
it was all
I
the
think-
people in
I-
the States got on his neck as well. And
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
think
the only
he-
reason why.
I think he genuinely thought no one was going to give a fuck. That
Yeah.
he took
Yeah.
a shit ton of money from Shotty and Briggs here and literally just walked away. Because that's all he'd done. He the equivalent of walking into Shotty's house, raiding his fucking safe, walking out, and never being seen again. And
Yeah.
thought nothing was going to happen. Thought no one was going to bat an eyelid at it.
Yeah, it's
It's like imagine paying like a builder to come and do an extension on your house, and you go away for 6 weeks, and you come back like a week early to see how it's doing, and he's just sat there and he goes, you know what, his contract's shit, you know.
something there.
Like,
It's just one
You've
brick.
got every right to be pissed off. He'd probably try stealing the bricks as well.
It's such a weird
I'd be,
thing.
do you know, if I did something like that myself, I'd be ashamed of myself.
You
Like,
should
I would
be.
not be able to show my face anywhere because I'd feel like everyone was whispering about me being a tramp trying to steal money off battle rap. Like, just the fact that he's like, oh, it's all okay now, I finally gave it back. It's like, I'm going to try that in court. Like, I'm going to try stealing some money, or to the correct term would be obtaining funds by deception, or theft by deception.
Or
And then when I
fraud,
get there, I
straight
say,
up.
oh, well, I gave him back, Your Honour. It's not gonna work.
It's literally the fact, like, in any other form of entertainment, if you sign a contract,
Yeah.
you can't break that because you know you're in all the shit.
Yeah.
It's only battle rap where people think, oh, contracts don't fucking matter. It's fucking backwards as fuck.
So why be like so thingy about getting contracts in the first place if they're just not gonna honour it? Like what purpose does it
It's because
serve?
no one's ever actually followed through. I think they all have had contracts for God knows how long.
Yeah, he
The
was
big
saying what
boys,
you're
and
going to
then-
do, pay 5,000 to get a litigator to chase me for 2,000. I don't think he realises that like the legal fees had fallen him, so the 5,000 would be included within the claim.
That, and you'd
made
probably take
against
out
him.
an insurance policy on the contracts as well.
And it's
Which
not
pays for
just
that.
2,000, it's the ticket sales that they've lost off the back of
Yeah,
not having
so
shot
that's
his return, and the
projected
ticket
income.
and the pay-per-views that they'll lose off the back of not having that battle on that card.
Yeah.
So it's not, he's looking at, that's how fucking dumb he is. He's looking at it going, no, it's just a couple of grand.
Like Sarcasm
Nah,
City
it's
said,
not.
he's stupid.
Yeah.
Double O stupid. Dense as
Agent
fuck.
00 stupid.
Yeah, just- how can you be so fucking dumb? Like, proper dumb shit. Like, how can you say you've signed a legal binding contract?
To be fair, if I was this close to a battle with Shotty, I'd be making all the excuses I could as well. Oh, shit, he sounds pretty confident on Twitter. What can I call bullshit in this country? There's no suck my dick clause in there, so send it back.
The suck my dick clause is definitely going in every battle rap contract from now on. Yeah, so like, moving on from the trampy of the tramps, we've got Twerk. Who says
he's apparently been like having legal troubles that only came to light exactly the same time this video log had to be made, and nothing was ever mentioned in the whole 9 months they were trying to contact him.
Yeah, it's
this all sounds super legit, you know. It's like
it's the fact that he's not even asked that. He's got his 25. He's asked for another 25, so he's got that.
What was he needing it for? His legal fees?
I don't fucking know. Wax for his head, like buff it up and shit. I don't know. He's ended up begging like 75%, and then he's got the shirt deal, which he bitched and moaned about him getting free money in his back pocket. Yeah. It's just the
how dare they give me more money?
It's the fact that
I only agreed to this much money. This is preposterous. I've got more money to bring home now. The inconvenience of it all. I'd be so pissed off if my pockets were that heavy.
I know. I just can't get my head around it. It's the fact that he's come across as apologetic as he said sorry on Twitter.
Sorry,
he did that video.
He got trying to steal money, basically.
Because he did. If he had any real balls or he was a fucking man about it, he would have let them know before that car dropped.
Yeah.
Like, because everyone found out he weren't coming when that URL card
before you sign off on the shirt deal.
Before you sign the fucking contract.
That's when the decision should be made, because it's like it's in fucking wet ink once you've made the decision.
It's absolute horseshit. Who else do we need to talk? JC.
JC's ghosted, isn't he? Like, do we know he's still alive?
Maybe he's just like, maybe he's just chilling. Maybe that's what it stands for. It's like
just chilling.
That's the name of this episode.
Maybe that's what it stands for.
There we go. Well done.
Just chilling. I think I understand that there was a bit of a cross wires with him and Shotty because he was trying to get in touch with Shotty while Shotty was on tour. Which, if he didn't hear back, I don't understand why he didn't approach the league. That issue would have been sorted. But now he's just literally fucking ghosted. And after all this shitstorm, he's still not put his head up.
Again, to me, I don't know if it's just me thinking too much into it, but it feels like he tried to get in touch with Shotty while Shotty was on tour, just so that he could say, well, I tried to get in touch with you.
Yeah, it's like
knowing that he wasn't ever going to get a response from someone who's touring however many dates Shotty had in fucking Canada.
19.
Like,
So
you was younger and like you
busy.
used to shout up to your mum, and your mum, I'm going out, like just so you could say like, well, I did tell you, mum. Like,
I won't be home tonight.
Yeah.
As you're walking out, just dead quietly
through the letterbox.
Well, I told you. I tried to ring. Look at me.
So,
like when you call it for like literally
yeah,
2
literally
seconds,
just
like,
one bell in the house and go, I tried to fucking ring. You didn't answer. It's not my fault.
It's there on my call register.
Like, that feels very much like what JC's done.
I think JC's been the worst out of the lot of them at this point.
Mate, do you know what though? If I was him,
The fact that he's
I'd
still
feel,
not put his head up.
yeah,
He's still not put his head up.
But with how much like is going on with Twerk and fucking, you'd feel like you don't need to pop your head up. There's enough going on to take the attention away from you.
Oh, he's
That's
done
how
it
I
just so he
feel.
can skate by, probably. I mean, I
It's
understand
like
that.
if he's quiet long enough, everyone will just talk about Tay-Rock and Twerk being tramps that they won't notice that he's done the exact same thing.
But he's supposed to be battling on the platform in a couple of months in London.
Yeah.
Have they given him a deposit?
I don't know. He's
People need to
part of
start
the
giving
platform or
him
anything
deposits in the
like
form of a post-dated check or something. We need to go back in time with this.
time travel and that shit.
We'll get on to that, don't
Yeah.
worry.
The Mike P thing was all types of messed up as well. I'm glad it happened a lot earlier, though, in time, so he was able to be replaced.
Yeah, Mike got a pass on doing exactly the same shit as the other three have done, really.
But at the same time, why did it take Shotty hitting him up to get the deposit back? Like why?
Yeah.
Like he's had the time to unfollow him on Twitter, so that means he's gone onto his profile and instead of clicking message and saying, you know what, I can't do it, it's like, whoa, I can keep this.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
shouldn't have to be chasing up money off people like that. It should be like as soon as you realise you're not going to be able to, you have an obligation to not only let the staff know but give the money back.
Yeah.
Completely.
And everyone else on that card was new. They're new to Premier Battles. Mike's not new. Mike was on All-Star last year, or should have been on All-Star last year.
So is Cole J to blame for this?
Obviously.
Like, just because fuck my guy.
Just because we'll blame Cole J
Yeah,
for
okay.
anything that I possibly can.
Alright, cool.
But
I like Coach A, he's good.
I did. He was. Do you know what? I spoke to him at match day 5.
Yeah.
After the Raptor battle. I couldn't speak highly enough of him. Thought he was like consummate professional, really, really nice guy. And then he did that at All Star, and it just freaking burnt everything, every conversation that I'd had with him, and I'd known the guy like 2 minutes. So I can't.
Fair, I don't
fully
know
judge
the
him.
story of what actually happened there.
He just
to
ghosted,
comment on
just
it.
didn't turn up.
I know that side, but I haven't heard his side to know
No, but
why,
that's the
why
thing.
he did it.
No one's heard his side
He's
because he
still not
hasn't
told anyone.
really said
I
anything at all.
assumed that people in like
No.
But maybe
He let
Briggsy and
people
Shotty
know
know
who should
more
be
than
He phoned 20 minutes before he was supposed to be on stage.
he did for
Right.
No,
a
he-
Facebook message.
Yeah, there you go. He messaged her and we were sat in the media room. We was all sat
When
in the
we were
media
sat
room.
with Briggsy.
Yeah. I just walked back in with Mike P. And then
Yeah,
just got
we
picking
did.
Mike P up and walked in and he was just like,
Yeah.
oh, what the fuck?
And I was sat with Briggsy literally as the message come through.
Because I started getting worried that he disappeared off everything.
Yeah,
like,
man,
for
he did,
ages.
like-
I was like trying to figure out if anyone knew where he lived, so I could rock up at his house and check he weren't dead or something. It's like too much flat Earth truth got him killed off. Like,
Woke. So, do we need to talk about Chef Trez as well? I think
yeah,
we do.
because he's not even got a passport and took money
Yeah.
for something
Yeah.
that he couldn't do in like. These guys are tramps, man.
I'd argue the same.
I'm saying that in the
but at
Primark
least-
shorts and my bloody.
But at least his manager did the right thing and was upfront, honest, give the money back.
Yeah, because his manager
Nice
probably
in
somewhere
loads of
would have
time.
gone down a legal route further
Yeah,
down the line.
Because he saw the contract.
That's why Toxie's always saying things like you need a flawless in the clip.
Yeah.
That's Chef Trez's manager. Is that reasonable, responsible person who'll go, you can't do that.
Yeah,
That's
even
not
no,
okay.
he can't do
You
that.
can't do that.
So yeah, it was a shitty thing. He shouldn't have took the battle. He shouldn't have took the money. His manager did the right thing, giving it back. Enough time to replace it. Let's get onto the actual card because I'm actually really impressed with this card now.
That leads well into the card actually, because who did they replace Chef Trez? Was it Real Deal? Was it? Or was he already on the card?
Real deal was already in the car.
Chef Trez was battling Shocks the Rebel and was replaced by A-Ward.
Yeah.
A-Ward's better anyway.
I think A-Ward is. Yeah, I think. For a lot of people, I think the
I
style's
honestly
more
feel like
suited.
the card has ended up better than it would. Minus just like Shotty's return in general. It didn't really matter who Shotty was battling. It was just
Just
like
'cause
his
he's Shotty.
returning kind of thing. Like minus that.
I don't know, tone. Tone was a
Yeah.
big thing as well, but
Yeah.
anyway, let's just run through the card. We go from bottom to top. So, LSD versus Lazy. Great to see the Academy champion on. Appreciate that. They've had a bit of back and forth.
Mr. Lazy instead of Mr. Wavy, but he got to Apex in there.
In some way, shape or form. I've not really watched a lot of Lazy Ass Chat battles. I've watched
nice,
a few.
you know, he's like-
He's good. For what I've seen, he's good anyway. Dean had a rough couple of runs out since he won Academy.
Yeah, he's
Well,
not
he
a
had
great
Matter
one.
and then Briggsy, didn't he? That's like that's not a line.
Punching a
of
pill in.
Yeah.
But he has the advantage that he's got decent stage, like big stage experience. And he won the Academy. I don't think Lasers got that in any way, shape or form. I can see Dean taking it. 2-1.
There's a bit of
probably.
history between them.
Yeah,
as well,
they've been
isn't
going
there?
back and forth
There was a
online
lot.
and stuff. Yeah, I'd have Dean taking that 2-1. How about you?
What's happened? Like history wise, so I've not.
All I know is there was a send at some point where I think they battled years ago, and the footage, something happened to the footage. It
I
never
know
got
about.
released, and then they were always supposed to do this rematch for the fans kind of thing that's been booked maybe 5 or 6 times, and then because of how many times it's been booked and the notion's been passed around, LS Dean was pretty lazy. Lazy. Didn't really. He lost interest in it, and then I think he's done a send that Lazy was going to respond to, but like by the time he had the opportunity to respond to it, like too much time had passed, kind of thing to warrant the response.
It's the battle what's there because of the forums, which is weird because it has been a big forum thing. Where them two going at each
from
other.
The forum, by the forum, for the forum.
This is the one battle on that card. What I think is because of just fans and PB wanting to put their academy champion on it.
It's what PB do. They listen to the fans, see what they what the fans want, and then give it them.
Yeah, well, try to.
Yeah.
And that's why they try to bring over like Tay-Rock's work and stuff like that.
And that's why there's been so much of an outpouring from the fans for PB, how much support there's been after all this fucking kicked off, for the fans to come back and go, do you know what, you give us so much. You gave us Soul and Ilmac last year, you gave us like Low Soul Dialects, Chris Lee's Caustic, like that was that whole, like the Academy final, that whole card for All-Star last year,
it was crazy,
was ridiculous. And then the fans have gone, alright, you tried to do it again but bigger and it's not worked, so we'll support you this time.
I think some of the fans will be feeling like that. I think some of them are still going to be little bitches about it though.
Oh yeah, you can't
because it's UK Battle Rap.
Yeah, you've got those guys that are always going to be dickheads.
Yeah, there's some people who sit at the computer all day, so are an expert on the inner workings of everything.
Okay, moving on. Raptor versus Red Flag.
I'm not familiar with Red Flag.
I really like Red Flag. Last couple of years, like I've watched a bunch of Red Flag. The last one was just dropped from versus Eddie I the other day. All the Flames.
You sent that through to us, didn't you? Was that when you sent
it? Yeah. Oh no, and I sent you the Thesaurus versus Red Flag. Crazy. I think it's got to be just batshit crazy like that. Raptor, I think now he's clean and stuff like that.
Yeah, like he's gonna see a different kind of Raptor.
Yeah, I think he really wants to show out for his mates after what happened last time he was on stage for PB.
And he's got the experience in front of that
big
crowd, the capacity that holds.
It's weird because I was talking to Raptor outside at the pop-up. It was only a couple of weeks ago, before all this came out. And I was like, when are we going to see you back battling? He was like, no, not this year, maybe next year, I'll see what's happening, might do something with Scapegoats. And then obviously this has popped up and Raptor was like, straight away he was like, I'm on it, I'm there if you need me. And I fucking love that because he was a different person, because I've seen him at a few events, like when he's been on his shit and stuff. And seeing him at the pop-up shop, sober, just enjoying the scene and just interacting with people, he was a totally different person, and I fucking loved that about him. Like he was so much easier to talk to and so much more professional, which is exactly what you want to see from a man who's got that much fucking talent.
Yeah, agreed. Have you got anything else to say?
Just like I can't really. Who would you say Red Flag's most like? Like to me, who's not familiar with him. Like if you had to compare him to another battle rapper, I'm probably gonna know. Like anyone battling Raptor with this dynamic, with what we've just discussed,
I don't know who you could compare to.
That's a really good question.
Anyway,
it's quite a hard answer for that, because Red Flag is
just quite unique.
Well, yes and no, but
he's not that unique. He's
what's
very
his style?
intelligent.
Is he like more humoury? Is he more intricate? Is he?
I think he is very intricate, but he can put a lot of humour into his stuff like that. But he's knife.
What?
Just waving my hand around like a fucking mom, like.
What are you doing? There's
I don't know.
guys
tossing a ghost off or something.
Just ghost wanking.
Oral sex.
Knife bar god. There we go.
There we go.
We'll stand there like that for a bit.
Has he battled Zayn Azrai yet?
No,
he's the knife bar god.
You're buried.
His knife game's crazy, actually.
Your dad's been dead for years.
Fuck.
That's how he started one of his battles.
That is the most disrespectful moment in the whole of battle rap, just because he said it like Your puppy's got brown fur. Like, it's not like you said. Like, just the way he said it is like he doesn't even believe it's something offensive. This is it's the facts of life, mate. Your dad's been dead for years. Like, not even does the year or two. It's like it's fucking.
Oh Jesus!
Only past putting flowers on the grave now.
I don't. To answer your question, I don't know. I can. What compare it
Raptor
to?
wins anyway. Then you can't beat A1 Raptor.
I agree.
Really?
You actually can't.
Not even with the Infinity Stars.
Do you know what, the first Raptor battle that I saw was Raptor versus Skirmish. Unfortunately, Skirmish was on point in that, but Raptor was just disgusting.
You're quite a Raptor fanboy though, aren't you?
Yeah.
All jokes aside, you are a bit of a fanboy when it comes to Raptor.
Do you know, I did a studio session with Raptor.
I was
filmed it
talking to
years
you
ago.
about that.
Yeah.
I was literally, that was one of the conversations we was having as well.
Yeah, we did a studio session. It was before I knew him properly. And the first thing he did was like, Nick, mate, have a slice of pizza. I was just like, mate, you're sound. I declined
to buy someone's affection. Slice of pepperoni.
Mate, let's do it. But do you know what? When he was in the booth and he was going at it and he was trying. And when he fucking got his verse out, it was just, and I was just like, how can you even say these things? It doesn't it hurts my head to try and put these words together. It's insane. When he's on point, he's just ridiculous. I don't see how he could be defeatable. He's just sick. The way he just string, and he's writing it there, and then
when he writes stuff, there's nothing that's out of place. It just sounds like a normal paragraph that he's just wrote, and he's like, holy shit, this shit rhymes. It's like there's nothing. Like sometimes you can tell like someone's like put G at the end of a sentence just to make it more, you know, like and like. Say it was someone like myself, I can't really get away with like, yeah, what you saying, G, like. It doesn't sound right.
End your next battle with that.
Yeah, you're only going to get two reactions in the room, which is going to be me and Mike.
But like, if I was to do that, you'd know that was just so out of place that had forced it. But there's never anything in Raptor's writing that just it's just unnecessary.
No,
It's just like you've just told me something and it just happened to write. Like, how are you doing this? Like, I don't like him for it, but tell me your secrets and I like him. But it's like it irritates me. It's like I tried so hard and it's just it fell out.
So we're having a Raptor clean sweep?
Yeah, Raptor.
I don't know.
Raptor 4-0. He's going to win the coin toss.
Yeah, I've not seen enough red flag to know whether or not he's capable. But if Raptor shows up as A1, then he's unbeatable.
If he's on A1, he's just generally hard to beat. Like if he's literally focused, he's not choking. He's clean. He's gone through his stuff. He's in the zone. He's feeling it. The thing about the Koj stuff as well is he really wanted that battle. You know what I mean? But it was just too much, and he just went over the top, and it just came out in other ways. But if he was just focused to what he was doing, it would have been an absolutely insane battle. It's a shame that one didn't go.
Yeah, and I think about it like this: you look at how good Raptor was against Villain, and that wasn't A1 Raptor.
Yeah.
But you look at how ridiculously fucking on fire he was through all 3 rounds against Villain. Like lost debatably, big crowd, and that wasn't the best he can be.
Yeah.
So for me, if he levels up from that, which he said he's going to do, he said it himself, he's going to be A1 Raptor, then that's clean for me.
Happy days. Jay Short versus Real Deal. I cannot wait for this battle.
I can't wait.
It crept up on me. I don't think I was really that bothered about it until maybe a week ago. Then he sunk in. I was like, oh, I don't even know who goes first loses.
Because of how easily they can.
It's literally whoever goes first is, unless the other person like.
It's nice to see Jay Short sort of getting that
big
step. Yeah, because like he's been worthy of it for years, but just hasn't. I don't know, for whatever reason he hasn't really been given that big plate, I suppose. But like it's good to sort of see him in a proper big international, because Real Deal's no fucking small name.
No.
At a big event with a big crowd, like to see it, like
that's my issue. I don't know it because I haven't seen Jay in front of that type of crowd. I don't know
killed
if
me at a festival once. It absolutely killed me.
Yeah, because I haven't seen him in front of 500, 600 people. I've seen him do really well in pit formats where you don't really need
yeah,
to.
it
Like,
sells in a pit format.
Yeah.
You see, feeds off like the energy that he's getting back off him. Like, I feel he can handle that.
I hope so. I just hope he gets loud with it.
Yeah, he's very
fucking wild
confident
on
within
him.
himself. It's like you can tell even like just to talk. He's confident as a person, not even just as a battler. So it's like it's hard to put a chip in someone's armor when they like think highly of them. Not in a bad way to think highly of
Yeah,
themselves.
it's confidence.
Yeah.
Self-confidence. Yeah.
Um,
Every battle rapper should have it.
Yeah.
To be honest, like.
You kind of have to. You're going to stand in a pit and someone's going to insult you for like 9 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
if you're calling
have
someone
to
a
be
nonce, you
confident.
gotta do it with conviction.
It's all about
say
those
it with your
nonce.
chest. Say it with your chest.
That being said, I literally can't pick a winner. I think it goes down. If Jay gets the chance to rebuttal,
You go either way.
I mean, Jay's rebuttal game's on point. I mean, but Real Deal's writing is just fucking crazy, and he can do it in every single type of battle rap atmosphere. He can do it in the pit. He can do it just with 2 people on the street. He can do it on a big stage. He can Field Deal can do it everywhere.
Field deal.
Field Deal.
Meal deal.
Meal deal. Bruce's meal deal.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think it's gonna come down to like the freestyles, like you say. I think that's gonna